Welcome everyone into today's video. So today I'm gonna explain to you a game which is played between Arthur Bisguier versus Hikaru Nakamura. So Nakamura played this game when he was only 11 years old, and this game played. And if I tell you a little bit of the background regarding Arthur Bisguier, so Bisguier, he was a strong grandmaster from the United States, and he won 6-time Manhattan Chess Club Championship. So pretty strong player, and we will see this game from the black's perspective because Hikaru Nakamura is playing with the black. So let's jump into the game. There's a d4, knight f6, pawn c4, g6, knight c3, and bishop g7. We are in the King's Indian defense territory, and of course nowadays Hikaru Nakamura goes for the move Queen's Gambit decline and all of this, but he was young, he was pretty aggressive chess player. Pawn e4, of course the e5 is a threat, so pawn d6, bishop g5. Now we are in the Everbach variation of the King's Indian defense, very aggressive stuffs. There's a castling, pawn f4, he played the move pawn c5. Of course the pawn takes and d takes, white will lose his whole center what he builds. So here white played the move pawn d5. Now pawn b5, this is the best move in this position. Now the general moves will pops up and it's like, okay, maybe the move knight b d7 or maybe the move pawn a6, but b5 is actually the best continuation. Over here knight takes b5 is not possible because of the knight takes e4, the pawn will fall, so that's why pawn takes b5 and pawn a6, a kind of a Benko gambit kind of idea, that a6. Here the best move what white should go for, that is a move knight f3, a takes b5, bishop takes f6, bishop takes f6, and the bishop takes b5, and white can easily go for the castling. That's what white should go for. But here Bisguier played the move pawn takes a6, bishop takes a6, bishop takes a6, knight takes a6, and now knight f3. Of course he just wanted to castling over here. Now you can pause the video, find out the good move what Hikaru Nakamura played in this position. Hikaru Nakamura go for the move queen b6, just attacking on this pawn. Here Bisguier should go for the castling, but what he did, he just go for the move rook b1. Why he played this one? Because if you just count the pawns like 1 2 3 4 5 6 7, where the black has 1 2 3 4 5 6, so black is one pawn down, and if he go for the castling and after the move queen takes b2, the pawn will be equal. So that is the reason Bisguier, I believe, he just stopped castling and he go for the move rook b1. Pawn c4, just open this diagonal. Now the castling is not possible. Here Bisguier played the move queen e2. Queen e2 is the wrong move because the knight b4 gonna come. The idea is the knight wants to jump on a d3 and gives the check to the king. Now of course if the queen goes for the c4, then the knight c2, once again there is a check, and after the move king moves somewhere, over here he will lose. If the knight moves here, then rook fc8 attacking on the queen. Of course black is pawn down, but black has an amazing continuation. But Nakamura, he missed this move. He played the move rook fc8 just to defend this pawn. Now Bisguier over here, once again he should go for the move like knight bishop takes f6, bishop takes f6. This what he can go for, but over here Bisguier played the move queen f2, and the idea is pretty simple, right? Just offering the queen takes, and after the move king takes, the problem will be resolved regarding the castling and the king safety. Now you can pause the video once again and find out the correct move. Now Hikaru Nakamura, he saw this idea and he go for it. Those who found the moves, congratulations, good. The move is of course not knight b4 because you will lose the castling. The move is knight c5. Okay, he is over here, is coming, this will be the check, and he will picks off the queen. So that is the reason white go for the castling, but the headache did not stop. there's a knight g4, attacking on the queen and forced queen to move somewhere so that this diagonal will gets open. He played the move queen e2, knight takes e4, this is a discovered check, king h1, knight gf2 check, king g1, knight h3 check, king h1, knight ef2 check. Now the king cannot go on a g1 because this knight is controlling, so rook takes f2, knight takes f2 check, king g1, and after the move knight e4, Arthur Bisguier resigned the game because after the move king h1 there's a knight takes c3 and pawn takes is not possible. As well as you can see, this is a knight 4 and a pawn takes is not possible because he will lose the queen as well. So that is the reason Arthur Bisguier, in the position after the move knight e4 check, he resigned the game. That's it for today. I hope you like this video, and please drop the suggestion in the comments so I can improve my video.